Hello and welcome to an episode of The Hinge. It's been years.
It's been years. We keep saying we're going to do really frequent stuff, but we just haven't been. We've been busy.
We've been busy.
So you can get this, and no one really watches The Hinge compared to everything else, but they're just going to have to deal with this.
Yeah, because we want to have a creative outlet. Joe's been making little videos for his friends.
Yeah.
Because he needs...
Oh, I have been.
Because you need that creativeness and you want to do so like that and you miss it.
I'll stick my little video at the end if you want to know
about you can learn all about Metal Gear 1. No, 1.
Metal Gear 1,
yeah. You can't say the Solid. So speaking of Metal Gear Solid, now we're on the topic. Metal Gear Solid.
I've got the Metal Gear Solid collection. So basically, if you've not played any Metal Gear Solid games or Metal Gear games, because it's got Metal Gear Solid 1, 2 and 3 and then it's got Metal Gear 1 and 2, just buy this. There's loads of people saying, oh, this bit could have been slightly improved, or the sound clipping or whatever. Yes, they don't all run like in 4K, whatever, but it's the best. I know it's shitty, but it's the best thing we've got. Now, obviously, Konami are dickheads because they fired Kojima, so he's got nothing to do with this. His name is still on all the games because I thought they were going to delete it all. Yeah. But they've obviously cut loads of corners, so when you play, I'm playing through Metal Gear 1 and 2, they were in like Metal Gear 3 Substance, which was like a version of that on the HD collection. So when you click on those games, the loading screen is Metal Gear Solid the HD collection, which is different from this.
Right.
So you can tell they've basically gone, here's all this stuff we've already got.
Yeah.
Let's just put it on a disc.
Okay.
And I feel like Kojima is obviously a bit of an insane person and would have just like really gone to town and done all bells and whistles, where this is very much like a Grease Megamix. It's got all the stuff on, but they've not really...
Yeah.
But if you've not played any of the games, and I've played them all and they all seem fine, but I think you can overanalyze it a bit. They're not going to do anything else. They're not going to...
So you've played all 3 of the Solid on there?
I've like dipped into them, but I'm mainly just trying to play... I want to play Metal Gear 1 and 2 because I've never played them. And obviously, if you play for Metal Gear Solid 1 and there's all the stuff with Grey Fox and stuff where you're like, what the hell is... Where's Zanzibar?
Who is Grey Fox?
So it's,
no, I know. Yeah. You confirmed who Grey Fox was, but I'm saying this is
so,
all the thoughts that I have.
Yeah, so in the...
There's a lot of reverence for someone who I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, so
why is he on Konami Crazy Kart races? I don't know
he
who this
is
person is. Why is it in there?
But basically, he was part of Foxhound, trying to marry this ice skater.
What?
And gets punched into mines and explodes. I'm really enjoying it. If you like Metal Gear, just fucking buy it. And then obviously, maybe Kojima. I just want Sony to buy Metal Gear and then get Kojima to do a Metal Gear. Or remake Metal Gear 1 and 2, because they're actually really enjoyable. Cool. So remember when you're riding and you're walking around naked in...
right at the end. When
in Metal Gear Arsenal, and you've got the little camera, the little radar in the top corner, and it turns into those Japanese women in those like rooms.
Yeah.
And it's just these women like sat like looking at you. It's like there's so many bits in the game. Like,
that bit all went really weird though with like the Colonel and like...
No spoilers.
No, sorry, but that all went very strange.
But there's so many bits where you're like, this is so fucking weird. But it's just cool. It's like nothing else. That's why. Anyway, Konami's bad. Kojima's better, but I'm sure he gets a quid off every game. I don't know.
A quid?
He's rich.
Here's a quid.
Here's a quid.
There you go, Kojima.
But I could talk about Metal Gear for 1,000 hours, but I'll stick at the end of this the guide to Metal Gear 1, mild spoilers for Metal Gear 5. You say something, Mark, because I've got loads of crap.
Okay, well, let's talk about Ahsoka for a minute.
Okay.
Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Ahsoka for a moment. I think... When was the last time we discussed it?
It was like halfway through,
episode 4.
3 or 4, yeah.
I don't know. I think it progressively probably got better than maybe what we thought it was going to do. I think it got a bit went off the rails on maybe the last episode to a point. But I think Thrawn was banging. Thrawn was cool. He was menacing. I liked... Also spoilers for the whole thing. I'm going to just get some spoilers in here now. Zombies. I didn't hate that because of the Night Sisters, and we'd seen it before. I thought it was quite a cool thing. I like the aesthetic. I like the destroyed Empire aesthetic, which was really fucking cool.
Yeah, all that stuff was amazing. Goldface, cool. Yeah. He was the best bit.
Yeah, he was a very cool part. But yeah, no, I as a whole, I enjoyed it a lot more than other ones. But I can understand if you don't like Ahsoka or you don't know Rebels, then it's just.
I think it definitely got better. The zombie thing was a good idea. I like the kind of almost dark trooper zombies, but I think the normal ones where it was like, here's the stormtroopers that can't hit anything. We've killed them all. Now here's loads of zombie stormtroopers and just walk very slowly at it. It's like, well, they're now surely less of a threat because they're not eating you. That's why the ones where the faces out are a bit cooler.
Yeah. I think they just grab you and then just hold you.
Or just dogpile on you, but they just felt a bit like...
They did
like zombies when you've got
weaponry.
Were they
always zombies?
No, because I think they
Do
were
you
like.
think they were like? Because part of me was thinking like maybe like that's what's left of them. We weren't able to get back some zombies, but we've got 2 runs. Everyone's got 2 lives.
Yeah, I think maybe if they died, they would just go right. Well, now you're a zombie. I don't think they would turn into
zombie
in the zombie
brigade.
Yeah, but no, it was fine. It got better, but it was frustrating because there was so many bits about it were really good, but it just didn't quite grab me. I really wanted to care more. I like Thrawn. I thought he was great.
Very cool.
The Night Sister magic I'm always a bit funny on, and I thought, well, how have they not found Ezra if they've got a Star Destroyer and night magic? Can they not just go, he's over there? Because he must be training with the Force, so why can they not see him?
Yeah, but it's like kind of like why they can't see loads of people.
Like, why does Yoda doesn't realise that there's other people with the Force and all that stuff?
But the thing is, the Night Sisters use the Force in a different way.
Yeah, I know it's not the Force.
The Force. They're more like
and I was a bit like I like the idea, but the bit where they jump, the Force jump, and then push. I was a bit like, it's a bit too far.
It was too far. It was too far.
20 meters would have been great.
Yeah,
it's like
because we just need a small glimpse of her doing something.
Yeah.
But then again, Ezra probably could have made 20 meters.
No, but you'd already.
I know. But you know what I mean? It's just that last little 10 foot really needed. But he probably could have.
And then she gave a little push, but it kind of felt more like halfway. Right, you do the rest.
Why can't people force pull to things?
I'm assuming you can.
No, but like, why can't you be like, right? I want that Star Destroyer to come to me, like, and I'll just basically put my hand on the Star Destroyer. Why can't they just bring themselves to it, like Leia did as like, Little Mary Poppins? Maybe in gravity it's harder to do.
Yeah,
but still.
But
they can do little though.
Yeah,
they can go.
Or it's the whole thing with like Force speed and stuff where they just use it for 2
just
frames and it's like not that again. But no, it was fine. It wasn't bad. I'd say definitely better than Boba Fett. Definitely better than Obi-Wan. Definitely better than Mando season 3. It just, I wanted to care. Did I cry?
Yeah.
No. Andor, I cried. I'll admit. Like. That was like.
I'm not watching any trailers for Andor season 2.
I've seen the trailer, but it doesn't.
I'm not
really
watching anything. Okay.
But
I just don't. I don't want to see. What's it say? Spoilers. I don't want to see Monkey Man's Smeagol's fate.
Well, I don't think it's going to put in the trailer.
But
why would they just show?
Because they'd be like, it's either a flashback or a flashback, or he survived and he's completely sweet. I mean, they've already said that Monkey Man's going to be in it.
Have they?
Yeah.
I've not seen that.
He's been. It's in the casting.
Yeah, but also loads of times.
That's the thing. It could be like a flashback, like every other project.
Literally, when I finished Ahsoka, I went straight to Andor episode 11.
And you cry every time.
I don't know, and it was the bit with the Fondor Holdcraft, and I watched that bit.
Yeah.
You'll hold steady, Holdcraft or whatever. That little bit, I was like, I felt more than all of the Ahsoka season. It made me go, yes. That's fucking great. Okay. But Ahsoka was really good. It wasn't bad. Yeah. It just didn't grab me.
I think for a story that was about Jedi, it was the best one that we've got.
And the fights were the best. Not the best ever, but definitely the best since the originals.
Very good.
Yeah.
Prequels were pretty good.
I always think they're a little bit too.
They're a bit but I like how each of the Jedi had a different fighting style, which you could tell. Like Balin had a very different fighting style to Ahsoka. Ahsoka was a lot more like, and then Thingy was a bit more like, You know what I mean?
No, it was good. It was. After Obi-Wan and Boba Fett and Mando season 3, it was definitely a slightly up of a trajectory.
You're going the right way. Yeah. Did you watch Werewolf by Night, by the way? You should watch it. It's good. It's fun. They've got a colour version now.
Let me just fly by some quick Halloween stuff. So I saw a load of shit in Halloween. Cobweb was about this kid. Here's something inside the walls. His parents are Homelander and Lizzie Chaplin.
Surely Homelander could have saw it.
And Homelander
could just see through the walls.
Every time you see him in a film, he just is evil.
Yeah.
And in it, the parents are a bit evil. There's something inside the walls. It was fine, but Homelander's really good. I know that's not Anthony Starr, but the whole time you're like, he's Homelander, he is, and he's just like,
he's gonna
here you go, son, have some like cornflakes. He's terrifying because he's just so drooling. Okay. Cobweb was okay.
Would you not recommend it?
It was fine if it's on for free, but I paid like $3.99 because I'd heard really good things, and I like things with stuff inside walls of houses. If you've watched Brahms, The Boy, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Is that where the camera is? Yeah, I'm just pointing.
There's several dots just below. I think it's the dot to the right.
No One Will Save You, or I've written No One Gets Out. No One Will Save You is on Disney Plus. It's a film about a woman or a girl living in a house and aliens invade. and there's no dialogue in the whole film.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And it's just
Is it an English film?
Yeah, it's an English film, but it's just not needed. When you see the film and go, as long as I'm still going to say something, but they kind of, it's all purposely done, and it's just a nice, much better than Cobweb. It was just an enjoyable alien film. I like aliens.
I realised that I don't think people don't talk to themselves. I talk to myself.
Oh, I talk to them all the time. Yeah.
Stop. So in films, like when people aren't talking to themselves, I'm always a bit like, who are you trying to fool? Everyone knows that you.
Even if it's just like, oh fucking hell, or all this.
I was in a shop today, literally just fucking trying on stuff and talking to myself out loud, really loudly.
Yeah, that's weird. That's intervention time, I think. Mark.
Okay. Well, maybe people are a little bit better off than me then, but yeah, I talk to myself.
Yeah, and just on the Halloween route.
Can I say my Halloween one quickly?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. 2. Jeff.
Halloween 2 is good.
Jeff talking.
Oh, you watched it? What's it called? What's the actual thing called?
Nandor Fodor and the Talking Mongoose. It's on Disney.
It's on Disney.
I think it might have just come on. It was this week. With Simon Pegg and Minnie Driver. It's actually quite interesting. Joe has told me the story of the Jeff the Talking Mongoose when we were in Barcelona one time. I think I was probably about
7.
10. No, I was a bit older than that. I think I was probably about 10. But age is completely irrelevant because Emmy was older than you.
Yeah.
Emmy was like 20 at the time, and I was bricking it. And Emmy was bricking it. It's not scary. It's more like philosophically like. Oh, that actually tells it's got a very interesting point at the end. And I won't ruin it for you, but it's very like the ending is more like it's more like the idea behind myths, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
But it's very cool, and it's very well acted. I'd like to see Simon Pegg do other things.
Yeah.
In that sort of same style, kind of like a Glass Onion-y kind of thing. It's very good though. And then also my other scary thing, which was terrible and don't watch it, is Five Nights at Freddy's.
Do you know that's like the biggest? Was it A24's biggest ever movie?
Yeah, well, just because it's just a nostalgia from like children.
Yeah, I feel like it was made like 6 years too late. But obviously, it's made loads of money, so I'm wrong.
6 years too late, but clearly those people who made it, they couldn't ever make. Well, it was very, very there was not a lot of blood in there.
Yeah.
But like clearly, the people who, those people now like are about 18.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the people who were playing it when they were like 12.
Oh, I guess.
Are probably now 18, so maybe it's the right thing to do. But fuck me, it was just like, what is going on here?
Yeah, I've never played it. I know about the game. I've got no sort of connection to it whatsoever.
It was very, very, very shit. I mean, unless you like Five Nights at Freddy's, maybe it was good. But a lot of people who are very, very big Five Nights at Freddy's fans are saying no, it's weird.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's just watching it for like a meme thing. Also, not Halloween related at all, but they're making a live action Zelda movie that got announced today.
Oh.
By Miyamoto. It's a bit odd, but anyway, we don't know anything about it. There's like a director. It's like one of the guys who wrote The Maze Runner, one of the guys who wrote Jurassic Park Lost Kingdom or something. It's not looking great. Anyway, I just thought it'd be vaguely up to date, even though I'll drop this in like 4 days.
Interesting. So live action?
Live action, yeah, I know everyone's like, it's not animated.
No, it's a movie.
No, it's with Sony.
Yeah.
Sony doing it.
Right, yeah, because they did the Mario one.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, also The Killer with Michael Fassbender. It's David Fincher's new movie. It's dropping on Netflix in like the next day or so. Michael Fassbender's like a hitman. Mm-hmm. And David Fincher doesn't really mess up, Seven, Fight Club, all that shit. Yeah. But anyway... Gosh, I've seen so much crap. So the best Halloween film I saw was Talk to Me, which came out start of this year. It's the one where the kids have that porcelain. There you go. A porcelain hand, and if you,
I thought you were like, here's a prop for the movie, or like a prop. But
basically, you hold the hand, and then you say "Talk to me," and you can see a dead person in front of you. And if you let go of the hand and do it again, it's a different dead person. You can't pick, and no one in the room can see it but you. And you say, "Let me in." I'll let you in, and they possess you. You can only do it for 90 seconds and you can't control yourself, and they come out with crazy shit and you can sort of see yourself but you can't stop it, and then they blow out a candle, then the monster, then the zombie, the ghost is gone, and they're like, but it gives you like a high like a drug, and everyone's filming it, and some of the
stuff. It's just one hand.
It's just this porcelain hand.
Who's got this hand?
You have to watch the film. But
does the hand change hands?
Yeah, obviously. But it's like a drug thing where the kids all go to a party and all hide in one room and go, lock the door,
I brought the hand! Get Jimmy to bring that hand! What?
But it's on Netflix. I'd say it's the best.
Are they children?
No, like 16 and 20. It's the different ages.
Okay.
But I'd say it's the best.
They're all wanting a bit of that hand.
Yeah. Best sort of modern horror film I can think of in years. Like it was just
that's
really
the
good.
Thing was really, really good.
Really good, and it's got the possession-y stuff, because we've all seen Possession sort of 1 billion times.
Okay.
Like it's just done really well with, and all the sound and how it's filmed. It was made by 2 YouTube guys, but it's really good. Cool. It's on Netflix. It was the best. I probably watched 6 Halloween movies over Halloween, and that was easily the best.
Okay.
And it'll stick with you. There's some scenes in it you're like, oh, fucking hell, that's a bit the game. And also, sorry, last thing, I saw Killers of the Flower Moon with Rob De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio. The film is 3.5 hours. I went to the cinema to see it.
It was 4 hours.
No, but it basically is with the trailers.
Right.
So it's 4 hours, one quick wee. There's no
one quick wee. You get one wee, guys.
There's no good time to have a wee in the whole film. I very quickly ran out. But basically, the Americans took all the land off the Native Americans. Mm-hmm. Then when it got later, it was like near the First World War. But it's 1900. They were like, we should probably give some land back now because they're looking like twats. So they gave us some land back, the shittest land they had.
Yeah.
And then
the reservation.
Then there was loads of oil on that land. So all obviously white guys are like, oh fuck, what we've done here?
The wrong land.
So the Osage tribe were the richest people in the world.
Oh, wow.
Because there was only a few thousand, but they had millions in like 1900. So they had trillions basically, and they couldn't get the land off them because they can't suddenly go, we're taking it back.
Yeah.
So all the white guys were just marrying the girls or the women. And then killing them, so then they inherit the land back. And that was a true thing, and that's basically the story. And that was the first case that the FBI was invented, and the first case they ever did was these murders, because people were just getting married, and then like a month later, the house would explode, or they'd get stabbed, But it was very good, but I never had to see it again, because no one's nice in it. Obviously, the Osage tribe people are really nice, but De Niro, DiCaprio, there's no nice people, and they're just screwing everyone over. And right at the end, Jesse Clemens, who's the guy who looks a bit like Matt Damon, he's in like Breaking Bad, he's in Fargo. He looks like kind of looks like Matt Damon. It's Fargo season 2 when he's going out with Kirsten Dunst.
Oh yeah,
he's in loads of things, and he's one of the FBI guys, and he turns up near the end, and he's really nice.
He's
like
a bit like that.
Yeah, it's all kind of like Meth Damon or something. And he comes up with a cowboy hat, and he's like, "I've come to look at the murders." But that's like probably the last 20 minutes, half an hour. Brendan Fraser's in it as well. Okay. But it's one of those films where it's like, everyone's a bastard, this is awful, it's all true, they don't Hollywood up it at all. It's like, these are all awful, and Leonardo DiCaprio is a complete cunt. And you're like, I don't know who I'm rooting for here. Like, people
you're clearly not rooting for anyone.
People are horribly dying, and then it ends, and it's like, well, some people got caught, and like, some people went to jail, and it's like, well, that was awful. But no, but it was beautifully shot, the music's incredible, but
cool.
But maybe not 4 hours in the cinema. Also, I watched The House of Usher, Follow the House of Usher by Mike Flanagan.
This is the guy who does... I watched The House on Haunted Hill. Didn't like the second one the year after.
I haven't watched that yet. Everyone keeps saying it's not as good. I'm tempted.
It's not as good as House of Usher.
But you didn't like Midnight Mass, did you? I like Midnight Mass a lot.
No, I didn't. Well, that was the vampire one. Yeah. Sorry.
I think you know in like the first episode.
No, you don't. I thought you didn't know.
Well, you
know that they feed on something.
Yeah, they're all meeting at night and like drinking blood or whatever the fuck they're doing.
They weren't the normal kind of vampires, were they? But no, I watched that. I enjoyed that. That was quite a cool kind of like gothic-y kind of house, spooky house thing. Because obviously it was made. It was already a story already, wasn't it?
Which one?
House on Haunted Hill.
Yeah.
It's already a classic
horror woman who did it. Yeah.
But I think it was done really well, and this is done by the same person.
Yeah, it's good. It's one of those, basically at the start, like the first episode, it's like, all my children are dead, like the House of Usher guy. Like the first 2 minutes, it's like, here's the funeral of all my kids are dead, and then the guy, the head of the House of Usher, each episode is explaining how his kids died, and it's really good. There's those little twists and turns, and everyone in it is from the House on Haunted Hill. Every single person you'll know.
They always do them.
Yeah, it's done really well, especially the main guy. I can't remember his fucking name now. And
is it the kid from what's his face? It's not Home Alone kid.
No,
you're Elliot.
No, he's not Home Alone. You mean E.T.?
E.T. Sorry.
Yeah, he's in it. Henry Thomas. He's one of the kids.
Right.
And then he's
not one of the kids.
Yeah, because some of the kids are old. No, because the kids are grown up.
Oh.
But it goes through time changes.
But I thought they were dead.
Yeah, but
all my children. Oh, so I thought.
So each episode,
each of the children was an actual baby child.
No,
as in like an actual child at the time.
Because he's the head of Usher at the house, this company, and he's basically just got loads of kids, and some of them are illegitimate. Okay. So and they're all different.
When you said kids, I instantly think of baby children.
No. They're all. It's a big company. He's very rich. And he's got loads of these rich kids.
Like Succession or whatever.
Yeah, and it's kind of like how the money's affect them, and how they all die in very, very interesting ways, but they're all sort of fit into Edgar Allan Poe things. So it's an Edgar Allan Poe thing.
But it's kind of like Like
yeah, in a way.
You kind of have like, oh, you were greedy, you're going to die.
Yeah, it'll make you laugh. It's kind of funny, a bit of a dark comedy, and some of the kills, like even the kills, they'll really stick
that, like,
with
you.
Like
a Mortal Kombat.
It is. No, some of them are literally like a fatality. They perfectly fit into some of them.
Okay.
Someone may or may not get their face bitten off by a chimp. There you go. That's just as like, and that's quite a nice death in it. But it's all right. But also the guy, Mike Flanagan.
See, now, Joe, I know as soon as I see a chimp in that TV show, I will know that person.
The episode where it starts, there's the House of Usher on that episode. There's just this angry chimp noise. Okay. So I knew straight away. Well, there's obviously going to get killed by. Because each episode, you know they're going to die. So it's just so it's not really a spoiler. You're like. But it's really well acted and it's just enjoyable. But also Mike Flanagan, his next thing, because that's the last thing he's done with Netflix with House of Usher, because he's done all stuff with Netflix years. So he's going to Amazon Prime and he's doing The Dark Tower, which is a Stephen King series. It's like Stephen King's 6. I'm 4 books into it. It's really, really good. The books. And if he does
is it not impossible to do?
It's nothing. But you're thinking.
I'm not thinking.
You're thinking that Idris Elba film, aren't you?
I'm thinking that was like how the Dark Tower essentially connects up all of Stephen King's work. Whereas like there's not enough Stephen King out there that really everyone knows of. Like but aside from The Shining and It.
But I'm 4 books in, and you don't. Even if you don't know any other Stephen King, it doesn't matter. Okay. They're not integral.
Okay.
It's more like they'll go somewhere, and if you know, you know. But if you don't, it doesn't go. It suddenly changes. It's not like multiverse. It's not like.
Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Is it not like the end of Flash? Have you seen the Flash?
No, but I know all the
end.
Yeah.
It's not like that. When they go, oh, here's all the world.
No.
That's kind of what the Dark Tower is. It's the thing that connects them all.
Kind of, but in the actual books,
I've not seen the Idris Elba one, by the way.
Yeah, no, I won't watch it because I don't want to get spoilers for the books. But anyway, because I listen to loads of podcasts about Stephen King, and Mike Flanagan is like obsessed with Stephen King. That's like his dream project. So hopefully, it'll be good.
Yeah. But did you watch Sandman?
No.
Really watch Sandman. They're good. That's really good.
It's weird.
That's really good.
Because the House of Usher, the trailer, I thought looked like dog shit. I was really looking forward to it, and the trailer came out. I was like, I'm not gonna like this, and I really liked it. And with that Sandman, the trailer, really. So I maybe should.
But Sandman's a very, very good story.
So that's Neil Gaiman, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know sort of the basic sort of the setup for it.
Yeah, it was dead good. That another one that I was going to ask if you'd watched. Not Sandman.
Also, I've not watched any of Loki season 2, by the way.
No,
I've not heard
I don't think you.
I really enjoyed the first season, but
I really enjoyed the first season. The second season is just a bit fast in my mind. Like I know that's not really a thing that you normally say about these Marvel shows, but it's just a bit like, well, where are we now? We're going over here. Now we're doing this, and it's like, why are we doing all this? And it's like, I don't know. We're just trying to make it work, and it's a bit like that. I've not watched the last 2 episodes, to be honest, or probably when this comes out, last 2 episodes.
I'm just sorry, I've got this horrible feeling.
Yeah, me too.
Dread in my stomach.
Are you watching? And I know Joe's not here. I'll talk to.
we're still going.
Talk to Ghost Joe.
I'm leaving all in. No edits.
Are you watching Drag Race UK?
Yes.
Are you enjoying it? Because I'm loving this season. I think it's back to good Drag Race. I've not had a good Drag Race for fucking ages.
I'm struggling to remember because
any of them.
I'm just trying to picture it now.
It's the UK one.
Yeah.
It's.
Yeah. I wanted Banksy to stay, to be honed. I was a bit annoyed that Banksy to stay, but I'm just trying to picture. I can't remember last
there's Tamara, there's Caramel, there's
I
Dee Delicious, there's Kate Butch, there's Ginger Johnson. I'm really liking it.
Yeah,
I think it's probably the best one that's been on fucking ages. Like the best Drag Race, because all the fucking, aside from maybe All Stars, the All Winner season, all of it's been shit from then, in my mind. So now there's an actual good one. I mean,
it's been good. I'm watching that, and also I know no one cares, but Married at First Sight, the UK one, I cannot stress how good it is.
I'm not going to start Married at First Sight.
I've got a little sister who lives in Edinburgh, and I'll be honest, I'm not the best older brother. Like we don't talk that often, but Married at First Sight has reconnected us where I will be at work, like driving a tractor, and I'll press my little voice note, and I'll just do like an 8-minute tirade about what happened, and then she sends me one back, and then we send each other that, and it's whatever relationship you're in, or if you're not in a relationship, it'll make you really just reconsider your life.
A relationship or not want a relationship.
Where you're just like, some people are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it's so good. It's on tonight.
Are you gonna?
It's so good.
Okay. Are you watching Bake Off?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. You kind of know who's going to win it already, don't we?
Yeah, it's
Tash. sorry to say this, but the deaf one.
Yeah. I really wanted the lady, spoilers, who left yesterday.
Oh no, I didn't see. Don't tell me. I know it's a lady, but I didn't watch yesterday's one. I thought it was on today.
No, it was
on. No, it was on Tuesdays, isn't it?
Yeah, because it was Wednesday. Didn't they change it for a bit?
They did for the football or something like that.
Was it actually Planet Earth 3?
No, I really want to.
So fucking good.
So Hans Zimmer does the music for it. I never realised Hans Zimmer did all the music for them.
Yeah, but the ending credits are. But like slowed down.
No. I like Pompeii. I like that song. I don't like the.
No, but it's like a slow. It's not the same version.
It's Hans Zimmer and Bastille did a song together. It's on YouTube. It's actually quite cool. And I do love that, and I love Hans Zimmer bringing his bit into it. There's one note in that song, and it's a very Hans Zimmer note, and it's before it gets to the. And it's like wah, blah, blah, and it's like whoa, that's a Hans Zimmer note. There's like a.
I'll be honest, Planet Earth, I'm only 3 episodes in because there's only 3 episodes out. That's probably the best thing I've watched all year. It's just incredible. I was nearly crying at one point.
I cried about it too.
It's like so good when you like...
The last episode of the last season is just horrible. It just made me feel awful. It's all about climate change. You just see all those huge glaciers just...
Oh yeah, with like the polar bear walking around or whatever, yeah.
I realised. So basically, I'm going through string quartets at the moment. I'm trying to find I found my string quartet, that one.
Shit! Yeah, I thought it was just in general.
Just
murdering them,
really,
killing them.
Just going through them. I aim to wipe out all string quartets from this earth.
The more you kill, the more higher the prices will go.
Yeah, that's how it
works. We're the only ones available.
But basically, that was one of the ones that's on their repertoire. So we've got them to do some ones that we like, so we're making them learn that. But there's one that's that, and I'm like, I'm sure it'd be nice without anyone going. It's an alright song. I just don't like the unless one of the violinists just puts the other thing.
It's catchy, but it just didn't. It really threw me off because you like having a really emotional thing about like a lobster or something. It's just got that at the end.
The thing is, that's all movies do that, where they're just like, let's play a happy song over what you've just.
No, but it's not happy. It's because it's slowed down.
No, but it's still pumping. It's still uplifting.
Yeah, no, it didn't work for me.
Yeah, it would be really sad if it was just like the sound of dead polar bears instead, wouldn't it?
It's rotting.
But yeah, so Godzilla -1, we need to watch that. I think that's going to be the next video. Maybe not the next video. Maybe we'll do another.
Depending on time, it's either going to be Thutmose. It's going to be. We've got to do one more Lone Wolf. I also want to start those.
Have we got any Thutmose? Hitman.
I can't remember the guy's name. The guy who looks like Cowboy Bebop Man.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I want to watch some of that. But if we can get Godzilla -1, because I really want to watch that.
I do really want to watch that. Did you watch Tokyo Toy Busters thing about?
No, I don't want any spoilers. Although
no, it's a no spoiler free reaction.
I've seen some quite opposing things. A lot of people going as good as or better than Shin Godzilla. That's like the best things I've heard.
Yeah, I feel like that's the benchmark I'm going to be working to.
Yeah. But we'll do some more stuff. Maybe it'll be before the end of the year. Also, I'm just going to plug my stupid band. It's called Dinosaurs Attack. We have a song that's probably about Godzilla. So
you're not allowed to say it for technical reasons. You're not allowed to say it. It's not. It's probably about a kaiju.
It's some sort of kaiju. We've got shit on Spotify. Listen to my crap. Thanks. We'll speak to you soon.
Thank you very much for watching.
Bye.
Hello. I've got to cut some onions. I just finished Metal Gear. Right, so basically what happens is, because I know you're desperate to know. Anyway, so in short, basically there's this sort of military state called Outer Heaven, which, if you remember correctly, at the end of Metal Gear 5, that's the place that you kind of mother base, and you're trying to create like a land in Africa that's basically free from governments and that. And they've got a Metal Gear, which is a walking battle tank. Obviously, Saranthropus. The one from Metal Gear 5 is way more technological. It doesn't really make any sense. But anyway, so Big Boss, who's the leader of Foxhound, which is based out of the SAS, the best fucking people in the world, he sends Grey Fox in to find out who's got this battle tank and kill everybody. And then he gets captured straight away, so obviously pretty shit. So he sends in Solid Snake, who's like a complete fucking rookie, sort of on purpose, to rescue Grey Fox. The game's like, it's taken me 4 fucking hours. I've died so many times. I was on easy mode. I had to use a guide because it's one of those games where there's little holes in walls that you have there's just no way of anyone knowing where things are. But yeah, you basically run around. It has so many items, like parachutes, night vision, mines, like this weird big suit you wear on the roof so you don't get blown away. It's just insane. Like, Like the amount of stuff on this shitty, obviously old game is just like the amount of ideas are crazy. But anyway, long story short is you run around, you kill people. The most annoying thing about the game is you have key cards, which all Metal Gears pretty much have. And usually in Metal Gear you get key card 1, you can go to all the 1 doors, and then you get key card 2 and it upgrades your key card. But in this, you get I had 8 key cards by the end, and all the doors are identical. So you just walk up to a door, you don't press any buttons, and whatever you got selected in your little item slot, it's just like key card 1, it doesn't work on that door. Fine. And then later on you'll go, oh, I've got key card 2, and I'll go to a next door and you can open new stuff and find new items. Great. But you have to select the separate key card, and basically one of the doors that got you into the Metal Gear at the end of the fight was a door 1. So you have to go, and obviously on this it's pretty instant, you can like quickly click. But imagine on a fucking cassette or a floppy switch trying to load, because there's no indication of what it is. So it's like, you finally open up a key card 8 room, and then there'll be like 4 doors, and you need to get in all of them, and that's a 1, that's a 6, and it's just fucking so frustrating. You have to select. So most of your inventory is just key cards. It's just fucking stupid. I don't know why. I can't think of it. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, you fight loads of bad guys. There's like Coward Duck. There's Machine Gun Man. There's like Sharpshooter. There's some Flame Guy. They're all kind of like the people you fight in the Metal Gear games, like Sniper Wolf, whatever, where they kind of like got characteristics. But most of them, you just hide behind a box. You have this little missile, the key missile that you fire and you can control in the air. So you just basically stand somewhere and just go, boom, boom, and it kills them. Big boss starts, because he talks on the little radio thing just like in all the other games. And he starts acting a bit weird, and halfway through the game he's like, just only speak to me on this fucking frequency. And like, well, that's a bit weird, why is he doing that? And then there's one bit where he goes, go in this van. And if you do, it takes you right back to the start of the game. Like you can get in vans and they'll drive around. Like the ideas are insane. But he's then trying to fuck with you. And at one point he tells you to turn the console off, and when you play other Metal Gear games, there's loads of bits where it knows it's a video game, but it's just so bizarre from such an old video game where it just wasn't. It's quite meta, even though obviously that wasn't really a thing in fucking 1985 or whatever. So anyway, you get to Metal Gear, and it's just, the Metal Gear doesn't even work. You just got these 2 little lasers, and you basically have to bomb its feet. I've rescued Colonel Sanders' daughter, but there's no map. So it's so hard. Everything looks the fucking same, and you keep going up and down, and some elevators only go up and some go down. So I blow up Metal Gear, and then Big Boss appears, and then I just fired rockets at him. It took like 3 rockets. That was the end of the game. And then it blows up, and that's the end of Operation Intrude 13 or whatever it is. So at the end of Metal Gear 5, when he has that cassette, this is the man who sold the world. When he flips it over, it's Operation 13. So basically, that big boss was Venom Snake. And I'm pretty sure that's why, I don't know how Kojima will have planned it, but the fact that he changes his phone number halfway through and you're not really talking to the same guy, I don't know. I feel like Kojima's crazy and he planned it all. But anyway, that's Metal Gear 1. At some point I'll play Metal Gear 2. Metal Gear 1, complete. Don't worry, I went this on all of them because I'm not going to get any spoilers for Metal Gear 1, 2, 3. But the first 2 are so stupid. I'll send you stupid videos like this one. So that's Metal Gear done anyway. Solid Snake.